Hello friends, let's learn today branches of brachial plexus. Let me start with a question. Do branches, that is nerves, arise from all the part of brachial plexus? The answer is no. Division does not give any roots or branches. The reason is roots and trunks are lying above the clavicular. That is, they are supraclavicular. Hence, branches do arise from there. Whereas division lie behind the clavicle. That is, division is retroclavicular. And cord and branches are infraclavicular. So, if branch arise from the division part, there are chances that it may get compressed. So now, let's start with the branches of root. First is phrenic nerve. Phrenic nerve means nerve to diaphragm. It looks like a C shape. Hence, the root value is C4. How many people are dia? We say 4. Nerve to diaphragm, that is phrenic nerve, root value C4. Below C4 is C5. So, from C5 arises nerve to rhomboidus. And we know that rhomboidus muscle lies over the scapula, which is over the dorsal part. So it is also known as dorsal scapular nerve. Now C4, C5, so now C5, C6, C7. That is nerve to serratus anterior. As serratus anterior lie in the thoracic region, it is also known as long thoracic nerve. Other name is nerve of Bell. Now how to remember this? When we go to temple to ring a bell, we must be long. So it is long thoracic nerve, nerve of Bell. Fourth is branch to longus colli and scalene muscle. So it includes all the segments of cervical part. That is C5, C6, C7, C8. How to remember? Longus colli, it just suggests it is long. So it includes all the cervical segments. C5, C6, C7, C8. And scale is also long. So it includes the root value C5, C6, C7, C8. So it were the branches of root. Now let's learn the branches of trunk. Only upper trunk give the branches. Now upper trunk is formed by C5 and C6 root value. So the branches will also have the same value. It includes nerve to subclavius muscle and suprascapular nerve. One is above the scapula, that is suprascapular, and one is below the clavicle, that is subclavius. Its root value will be C5, C6. Now, the branches which arise from cord. We know there are 3 cords: lateral cord, medial cord, and dorsal cord. So let's start with lateral cord. Lateral cord is formed by the ventral division of upper and middle trunk. The value of upper trunk is C5, C6 and middle trunk C7. So the nerve arising from lateral cord will have root value C5, C6, C7. The mnemonic for lateral cord branches is LML. L for lateral pectoral nerve, M for musculocutaneous nerve, and small other L, lateral root of median nerve. Now, lateral pectoral nerve along with medial pectoral nerve supplies the pectoralis muscles. They are pectoralis major and pectoralis minor. Musculocutaneous nerve. As the name suggests, it passes through muscle and reaches to the skin. It supplies to the muscle of arm, that is coracobrachialis, brachialis, and long and short head of bicep brachii. Other is lateral root of median nerve. It combines with medial root of median nerve to form the median nerve. And median nerve supplies to the muscles of forearm and thenar eminence. All this will have the root value C5, C6, C7. Now, medial cord. Medial cord is formed by ventral division of lower trunk. So, lower trunk contains the value C8 and T1. So, most of the nerves will have root value C8 and T1. The mnemonic for medial cord branches is M4U. Now, here M for medial pectoral nerve, as we earlier said, medial pectoral nerve and lateral pectoral nerve will supply to pectoralis major and minor muscle. Then, medial root of median nerve. With lateral root of median nerve, it will form the median nerve, which will supply the muscles of forearm and thenar eminence. Now, medial cutaneous nerve of arm and medial cutaneous nerve of forearm. They carry sensation from the skin of arm and forearm respectively. Now, ulnar nerve. U stands for ulnar nerve. Ulnar nerve, along with having C8 and T1, has C7. It comes from the lateral root of median nerve. Ulnar nerve supplies 1.5 muscle of forearm. Which are these muscles? They are flexor carpi ulnaris and medial half of flexor digitorum profundus. Ulnar nerve with 1.5 muscle of forearm supplies 15 intrinsic muscle of palm. Now, the branches of posterior cord. Posterior cord is formed by dorsal division of upper, middle and lower trunk. So, the beginning nerves will be having earlier value, that is C5, C6. 3 nerves are there. LAU, Lao, lower subscapular, C5 and C6. It supplies subscapular muscle and teres major muscle. A stands for axillary nerve. It has root value C5, C6. Axillary nerve supplies the most important muscle of axillary region, that is deltoid. Along with it, it supplies teres minor. U stands for upper subscapular nerve. It has root value C5 and C6. It supplies subscapularis muscle along with lower subscapular nerve. N stands for nerve to latissimus dorsi. Now after C6, so it will be C6, C7, C8. C5, C6, now C6, C7, C8. Now latissimus dorsi lie in the dorsal region of our body and on thorax part. So it is also known as thoracodorsal nerve. R stands for radial nerve. Radial nerve is the thickest nerve of brachial plexus. It arises from all the root value of brachial plexus, that is from C5 to C8 and T1. The nerve, radial nerve, supplies the muscles which are of the back part of the upper limb, that is all 3 head of tricep brachii and 12 muscles of back of the forearm. Thank you.